Hello, hello, hello. Super excited this evening. And welcome in, everyone. It's been a minute, but welcome, everyone. If you are new, because I know I have a lot of new people coming, if you would like to, hey, Princess, if you would like to participate in the chat, you do need to follow me, is all you have to do. And you just hit the little subscribe button right beneath my name, and then you can participate in the chat. A lot of the dolls I have, some of them are for sale, some of them are not. So we're going to be, I have lots of giveaways. We're going to do some trivia. Oops, I got to run back in the house to get my notebook. I know it was something I was leaving because I have all my questions and my info. Usually I don't take notes, but hey, welcome in. I'll be getting to visit with Jolly Good Dolly in about 2 weeks. We're going to Asheville, North Carolina for a doll show. Super excited about that. Um, my daughter is going to come and help me as well. So I have my little Black History t-shirt on today. Um, and first, what I'll do is start telling you a little bit about myself. Let me get this right here. Just a little bit of history, kind of. Hey, Kathy, welcome in. Tell you a little bit about myself. This is like a little bio sheet here. It tells some of the things I have done, places I have taught. And so, like, I'm 67 years old, okay? Hey, Mel. And truthfully, I never stopped playing with dolls, okay? So basically, I played with dolls all of my life. But I would say since 1981, hey, Phyllis, selling, redoing, teaching has been my primary job, has been doing something with dolls, okay? So, and I'm excited. My sister's supposed to come on tonight, and she's never seen one of my live sales before. I forgot to send one to my cousin. I got to send her a message. Um, and one of my girlfriends from high school that we are still in touch 50 years later. Hold on. I've got to send my cousin a message. I forgot to send her a share button. Let me see here. Turn around. Must be my daughter, must be coming now. Yeah, but I need to send her a message. I always get confused on here and I can't send it from, oh, here it is. Share message. Let me just type this in really fast. R right there. There you go. Okay. So, like I said, I never really started playing with dolls, stopped playing. And then I'm just going to read you, hey, Nancy, what I have on here a little bit. For as long as I can remember, I've always loved and created art. As a child, I would use acorns, sticks, and old clothes to make dolls. My grandmother's old stockings was used to create balls that later on became heads for my dolls. Her, old stockings and stuff. Then I also would use like the little tomato crates, and I would make like little beds for my dolls and stuff. I would use tuna fish cans and put little pads on them, and they became like my became chairs. Alyssa, can you bring me my notebook on the kitchen table, please? Okay. So, like I said, so as long as I can remember, and then in what was it, like 1988, I opened my first shop, and it was in Clayton County, Georgia, which is Riverdale. I opened a shop called Gifts of Love, and then from that, it became Doll Maker's Delight. And my husband came up with that name, Doll Maker's Delight. And in that shop, I taught how to make porcelain dolls, cloth dolls. I also taught at the local college there. I taught porcelain doll making at Clayton State. Um, it was a junior college then, but now it's a regular university. And then I started, teaching at some of the other places. I taught continuing education at Clayton State University. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining, everyone. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes. And you have to bring your chair.
Okay.
The fold up chair is, I forgot where. But just bring a kitchen chair or one of the chairs out of the thing, or ask Daddy to bring it for you. I taught with the city of Atlanta for years and years and years. I taught at the local senior centers. I taught at the local recreation centers in the city of Atlanta. Did that for years and years. I taught with the South Atlanta Doll Club. A lot of local churches I would go out and do Black history presentations at using telling the history through dolls. Um, and then later, my last job I had before moving to North Carolina, where I currently live, I've been here for 6 years almost. I was an artist in residence with um, Arts Clayton, which is a art museum in Clayton County. And I went out to all of the elementary schools and taught art and doll making to children from kindergarten through fifth grade. Okay, then if you look down below in the description, I've included some links to my old YouTube channel, which I never did anything with really, but it is still out there. You will see a video when I was on Georgia Public Television talking about doll collecting, especially Black dolls. Hey, Carol, thank you for joining. So I was there on PBS, and if you want to look at that later, go and take a look in the bio, in the little description below. You will see, uh, we had so much going to Metro, there's nothing like it. Yeah, but it's like it is so much quieter here, but I like Atlanta, but I'm loving it here, and I can go visit Atlanta. No traffic where I live now. Then also, I was on A Woman's Place, which is a local television station there, programming. And I was talking about dolls, of course, there too. And you'll see a lot of articles you'll see when we walk around the room. Um, good, Nancy. Um, I was featured in the Atlanta Journal Constitution a few times, as well as the Clayton Daily News. It was a magazine for the art community called Art Craft Trends Magazine. I was in there. The Fayette County newspaper, Miniature Dolls and Dollhouse magazine, because I also make little miniatures. And if you want to see more of those, you can check out on Facebook Joe Moore Stewart. And I've made so many for her. And I've done presentations all over, the metro area. It's a whole different world. Yes. 80s and 90s was so much Black. Yes, it was. It really was. And you'll see during my as I'm talking about some of the history, it's going to be trivia. So you need to be listening. And some of that trivia is going to be talking about the growth of art and especially Black dolls and doll artists and so forth. Okay, so let's turn this thing off here. Turn that off. Okay. So first, I'm going to talk a little bit about the history. Hey, Marcia, welcome. Thank you for joining. I have not seen Marcia in a couple of years. That is someone I met in Wichita, Kansas at the Reborn Dolls show. And we became Facebook friends and has remained friends throughout the years. Okay, so and a lot of times we like to think that like Black dolls are new, but they really have been around for a long time. A lot of them are really just, in the beginning, was just white dolls painted Black. Hey, Angela, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So, before I start giving more history, I'm going to do a quick scan of everything, tell you a little bit about them, and then we will get back to um, And a lot, like I said, some of the dolls are for sale, some are not. So when I'm doing the scans, if you see something, feel free to ask me any questions about any of the dolls. I will try to give you as much information as I can. And remember, no question is a stupid question. If you don't know, you don't know, and you'll never know unless you ask a question. So, and I know a lot of people, they may be hesitant, like, well, why is that doll? Oh, hey, Dolly Mama. Yeah, that's my doll friend from Sanford. Yeah, so we're in my studio in my backyard right now, but also I have another place called Patdoodles Doll Attic, which is down the street. So let me turn this camera around if I can figure this out. Hmm. Under settings,
Settings and then back or
camera, back camera.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's it. Okay, so let's start right over here in this corner here. This is kind of my Barbie wall here. And back here is a Barbie sign. You can't see it right now. And it's usually lit up. It lights up bright pink. And I kind of changed that around. But um, Mattel, of course, they make the Barbies. And that just fell down. So that's like a 35th anniversary Barbie there. These are some of Barbie's little friends. These are two here that I personally had never heard of. Yeah, but they're Barbie and Skipper's little friend. They are the size of a Skipper doll. Look how beautiful they are. And they are walking a dog. I think it's Jamela and Jamal, I think. Yeah, so they're like twins. And they have a little pet walking business. They walk some pets. This isn't a Barbie, but this is a LOL. And her little box makes her dance. Here's another beautiful Barbie here. And Mattel used several different molds for their dolls, and this was one of them, which I really like that face, which is really pretty. Here's another older one here. This is like an 80s face here. These dolls, when I see that face, it reminds me of my children. These are the Barbie faces that they played with a lot from the 80s. This is a special anniversary, and she is a silkstone. And we'll talk a little bit more about different mediums that dolls were made out of. And I'll take her out of the box when we come to that. And this is, look at these beautiful faces on these ladies here. These are Viola Violet Waters by Ashton Drake. And they are simply gorgeous. They are actually a jean doll. Yeah, I do too. Look at that hairstyle, very 40s inspired. And then we have a collection of handmade crocheted dolls here. They're made by a lady locally right here in Sanford. And also today, all of my dolls are special prices. Like normally these are 30 and I'll do those for 20 today. I don't have many left, so those will be just 20. And then we're going to come over here to this corner here. And let me know if you see something you like and want to have questions about. In this corner here, you'll see a Lee Middleton baby, this yellow one here. And this doll over in the corner, I'll pull her down when I sit down. This doll right here, she is made out of a gourd. And a lady makes those up in, I think she lives in Tennessee. And this one here in the red, which I'll pull these down because it's kind of dark. That doll there, she is made out of wax. And that was made by a good friend of mine, Sandra McGarvey. And this doll here is a doll from, I forgot, I think she's made in Spain. So we have a really good variety of kinds and types of dolls. Do anybody recognize that face there? Let's see if anyone know who this face here is. Anybody know whose face that is? It's a classic. She has been around since the 70s. That is a Chrissy doll. Yes, I knew Princess would know. That's a Chrissy doll face. This is, I think, called Twirly Curl. I do have a velvet. Yeah, there's velvet right behind this girl here. There's a velvet. And I'll pull the dolls down to show you close each one. Just kind of doing a scan right now. And there's another Chrissy back in that corner. That's a Chrissy doll there. That's a Bob Mackie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I have so many different skin tones. And I know you recognize that girl there. I love the stand that they put. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And then up there, which, like I said, I'm going to pull stuff down. There is a Julia. And how many of y'all remember Julia watching her on TV? That's a Julia doll. And then here, these are called the Littles, which a lot of people don't remember these. I don't personally. But they put those out to go along with like the little Kittles. And these ones, it's hard to find these in the box. And then these are the Inspiring Women series, which we'll pull those down each one and talk about those ladies. I forgot who these dolls are, but on the other side, I think I have some of those in the box.
Oh, you has a Julia lunchbox.
Really? You still got it? This is Sew in Style. That's Mattel, but African American designer designed the Sew in Style girls. All of those babies back there are Ashton Drake by Linda Murray. Used to play. I'm going to show you a kiddo in a minute too. There's an Obama doll by Ashton Drake. And then another one of my favorites from when I really was kind of too old to play with them, but how many people know who that is? Anybody recognize her face?
Oh, now I can see it.
Yeah, anybody recognize her face? She's about 6 inches tall. Let's see. That one is.
Phyllis got it.
Yeah, Phyllis got it. That's Dale. In this Barbie card, that is the first black Barbie there on that card. And she is from but it says 1980 on there, but I forgot the year actually. Okay, let's see if anybody recognizes this itty bitty doll. Yes, yes. Thank you, Deborah, for coming. Look at that little one. Who is that little girl there? Who knows who she is? She's about 2.5 inches tall. Maybe 3 inches max, but more like 2 inches. You can see she fits in the palm of my hand. A little kiddo, yes, these are little kiddos. Okay. Then that's a Madame Alexander. These are some dolls here from South Africa. That's South Africa, and we'll talk a little bit about those. This is one of the, I just skipped my mind where she's from. This one here, Alyssa.
What is it?
She is part of that group. It's 3 girls. It'll come to me in a minute. I cannot think of. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Y'all make me feel so special. Thank you for coming, everyone. Okay, this here is a Jan McLean doll. She's from New Zealand. That's New Zealand. Some more Ashton Drakes back there. Lee Middleton. These are some cute little ones that don't get a lot of credit. These are by Play School, and they squeak. And they are, I don't think they really had a name, but it was when everybody back in the 90s and early 2000s was into Afrocentric. So it's a little girl and a little boy. Then this here, okay, let's go with this girl since she wants to be in the camera first. I'm not used to holding this and trying to show. This is a Helen Kish doll, which is very, desirable. She's about 16 inches. And then this is a Chrissy doll. Christy. That is Christy. Hey, Linda. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. That's Christy. She doesn't have any clothes on. I should have dressed her because I did find her original swimsuit. This is a reproduction Christy doll. This is Silkstone, which is a type of Barbie. She is beautiful. Lingerie. Hey, Karen. These here are by Byron Lars. I believe that's a Byron Lars.
With the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is.
Look at this one girl right here. Look at them lashes on her. And then this one right here is one from the, oh, you didn't close the door tight, scared me. This is one here. This is from the Harlem Theater Group. She is real pretty. And then this is Poppy Parker, this gorgeous girl here, right behind this boy. Okay, that's a Poppy Parker.
Those you did make them some clothes.
Who?
Those my size.
Oh, yeah, I did. I made them clothes today. And then back there, let me get on this side a little closer. We'll talk a lot about American Girl dolls, especially with some of the controversy that's going on with those. And then this is a Betsy McCall by Robert Toner, which you don't see those a lot. And then I'm going to pull this one down because I want to give you the little history of this one here. So we're going to talk about this one. This doll is by the Be Right or Beatrice Wright. So be thinking and be listening because there may be some trivia. That is an Elise by Madame Alexander. Leslie, excuse me, Leslie. See, that's why I wanted her here. And we talked about dolls of all skin tones. This is a little albino girl here. Look how beautiful she is. And then we have some more Ashton Drake babies. There's another one of the basic boys. This is an article that was in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and it was talking about this cloth doll here that I made. And that doll back there, we'll pull her too because she's a special kind of doll. It's called a Blythe. We'll talk a little about her. Most of these in this collection is modern, more modern dolls. That is my family there. My two daughters, their husbands. It was on, of course, Alyssa's wedding day. My little grandchildren. And then this is Terry Lee. That's a reproduction. These are some itty bitty Barbies made for David Bridal. This is a Mattel doll. She grows up. We'll talk about her. This is one of the HBCU dolls. And I know I'm showing a lot of dolls, but I'm going to just pull them and talk about individual ones and give you prices. This is a calendar that I had done using a lot when I was making reborns. This is from 2011, and that's a little boy there. This here is a family of dolls. It's never been opened, but you can see she's just totally disintegrated in the box. But I couldn't bear to throw her away. These are some of the Madame Alexanders. And these are some you don't see a lot of. This is the Pokey Little Puppy, very highly collectible. I've only seen them a few times in all my years of collecting. Then there's Jenny, of course. These are some paper dolls because we couldn't talk about the history of dolls without including paper dolls. This is some ice-size Barbies. These are 28 inches tall. And I made them some little clothes today. I'm really proud of the way they turned out. And then we'll talk about some of the loose Barbies down there. And then my daughter I'm going to let her talk about her special dolls. And up here we have some figurines by several different companies that we'll talk about. Hey, Mike. There's an Armani. There's some fresh dolls up there. There's a Mycene. And these are new to me here. These are Alex Haley figurines, which I did not know he had made figurines. There's one of my handmade dolls there. And then Alyssa, you want to show what you brung. She's going to talk about what she brung.
I pulled some stuff from my collection. There are some of my Addie things.
Well, tell her why you like Addie.
Well, I have my catalog. I was going to pull it because I have it for when Addie was introduced. I still have my catalog. For book day, I was Addie. I've taught the Addie books. I stood in line for I think
3 hours we stood in line waiting to get her books autographed way back when.
So I still have my autographed books. So I brought some of the things. I brought my cookbook from Pleasant Company. This is just one of the articles.
No. It's back, okay.
And then this one is a homework one of the figurines.
Let me see if I can get the light a little better on that. It's so dark in here.
It's from the Christmas, Addie's Christmas.
Okay. So she has been an Addie collector from day one. When Addie came out, she's going like, Mama, can I get one of those? And I'm going like, I don't know about spending $100 on a doll. But we did get an Addie, and she still has her Addie till this day. So let's do our first trivia question, and you're going to get a collector's postcard. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Glad you made it. You're going to get one of these collector's postcards, and you're going to get a sticker. And that's not all. And one of these, and these are by Tim Holtz. It's their die cuts. So this is going to be our first giveaway. Who remembers the name of the company or artist, designer that designed this doll here? Who remembers the name of this one here? The name of the company, the designer, artist. Yes, so Princess gets the first giveaway. And if I don't have your name and stuff, if you could send me an email, my email is right there. Yes, Deborah, you'll get a constellation. Please send me your, if I don't have your information, please send me an email with your mailing address and so forth. If you'll put Princess' name on that.
Okay.
Yeah, and okay, now I'll go over some of the technical parts. If you see something you would like to purchase, how this works is everything is done. I will give a price. And if you want to purchase that item, like say if something is $5, you would put a number 5 in the chat. If somebody else wanted, they would have to do number 6. They would have to do a $6 offer, and then 7, 8, and on and on. Then I will send you an invoice, and you pay your invoice, and as I invoice through PayPal, and then I ship your items. Usually the next day or two after you pay, I send you your items. Okay, so I'm gonna set this one. Well, we're gonna talk about this one here because it's let me get my little cheat sheet. And if you notice, I do want to mention, and I do have her information down in the chat. If you see DBG's Virtual Black Doll Museum, and you can look down in the description of the video, and you will see a link to the museum. So you can go and visit that also to learn more about African American dolls. You can put it in there. I didn't bring no bags.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Was the bags. I don't.
Yeah. So. And then also, I'm showing you just like you can see it. Also, there's another place you can also go to learn more about Black dolls. The Black Doll Collecting dot blogspot. I did not put that in my description, but I will add it. It's the Black Doll Collecting dot blogspot, and that's Deborah Garrett or Debbie Garrett. Okay. And then also this was all kind of last minute. So hopefully one day I can get a few people over and I will do some interviews and we can share that information with you. The other person that I do want to mention, and they're going to try to make it in the chat before the end, was um, Sandra Epps. She runs the Detroit Black Doll Show, and that show is in Love Betty on Bob
The
Doll.
paper dolls.
Oh, okay. I'll show them up close. I'll show them. And this year, the doll show in Detroit is November the, I forgot the exact date. I should have wrote it down. But that is a wonderful show to go to see, to that doll show if you live close near Detroit, or even if it's a travel, it is definitely worth the trip. Okay, so we're going to talk more about this here. Her name is actually Beatrice Wright Brewington, and she started the Be Right Toy Company. Linda likes island dolls, and I don't have any. They are getting so hard to find. And she started this company either in the early 60s or late 50s. I seen two conflicting things online, so I'm not 100% sure. But the dolls on the back of the neck, one way you can identify your dolls is if you look on the back of the necks, usually you will see a date. Okay. And this says Be Right on the back. So that identifies these dolls here. And this one is from, I think, 1967. And she generally named her dolls after her family members. And so, like this doll here, so the value on this one is a little higher. Like this doll here would be like $50. And those are, I mean, I'm putting prices on some of them because I may have a backup or whatever, but my whole purpose, yes, I would like to sell dolls, but tonight one of my purposes is to share the dolls and just to give you a glance at some of the African American dolls or Black dolls that's out there. Okay, so that was that one there. The other company that came out a little bit later was the Shandana Doll Company. And they came out of the Los Angeles area. And they were part or came out of the Operation Bootstraps back in the 80s when a lot of rioting in the area was going on all over the country. They were civil rights activists, really. Doll show. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So she did put that information in there and you can go and check it out. Though, just go to the Detroit Black Doll Show and you will see all the information about that.
And there's one
is in Oakland, California as well. And that's in November as well, usually.
And then there was one I saw that they were doing something in Philly again.
Okay, so she said they're doing something in Philadelphia. They used to have one of the few black doll shows was the Black Doll Show in Philadelphia. It was by Barbara Whitman, and it was a wonderful, wonderful show. I had the privilege of participating several times. Finally caught you a lot. Thank you, Antoinette. I should have sent you a link. Yeah, but the two people that started the Shandana Doll Company. So if you're out there shopping and you see some black dolls and it says Shandana, definitely pick those up. Lewis Smith and Robert Hall started that company to get dolls out there because they realized how important it was to have representation. Baby Nancy, I had that one which I still have some, but I didn't pull out everything because some of them are still packed. But yeah, Shandana Dolls is really a good one. So let me see. What do y'all want to start with? What do y'all want me to show first? Some Barbies, some of the other dolls. As when I was going around doing a scan, let me know. I'll start with this. Hand me that little Miss Ghana right there. Push those up under your chair. Your dolls. Okay. This is a Ghana Barbie. These are her original clothes. I love this face on this one. I love the way her face looked. And of course, these are by Mattel. And this doll would be $10 tonight. So if you would like to purchase her, these are $10. Paper dolls, okay, I will pull those next, Linda. Thank you. So if the wax dolls, okay. I saw some hidden Cabbage Patch Kids. Okay, so like I said, if you wanted to purchase her Lee Middleton's, okay.
Princess is in at 10. Or,
Okay,
or
so
is she asking, or is
Princess
she?
is in at 10.
I think.
So let me write these down. Start a list here. Or Alyssa, if you want to write them down for me. I don't know. Sometimes I can't read your writing.
I'll print. That makes it easier.
So Princess 10. And I will lay that right there in your pile. And then let me get the paper dolls down. Okay, the paper dolls, I don't have a lot of them, but this is Amazing Grace. And this was also one of my daughters. Both of my daughters loved this book. This was a book as well.
Yep, there's several books.
Several books, okay. You want to tell a little bit of what the book is about?
They have several books
about... thank you. 28 Young Gifted in Black said there is a Dolls of Color exposition in Wilmington, Delaware. Is that all the time? I would like to see the one with the lavender skirt and white top. Okay. I'll find that in just a moment.
There are several books in that series. There's a doll. I don't have a Grace doll. I think, there's a doll, but there's a lot. Grace and all her adventures. In that one, in the cover, is talking about when she was Peter Pan and how girls can still be Peter Pan.
Yeah, she believes she could do anything. So even though people say you can't be Peter Pan because you're a girl, she went out and she was Peter Pan. And this book is from 1998. This is put out by the Dial that's a different company. Dial Dolls Books for Young Readers. This book was put out. And you get 2 Graces in here. And this is her mirror, so when she's on stage, she can see herself practicing. Here is her trunk. Here's some clothes for you to create and color. Hey, Sandy, thanks for stopping by. Here is Peter Pan's costume. Here she is as Joan of Arc. And this book here is $15. This one is $15 because paper dolls are a little harder to come by. So this one will be $15. That's that one. And this one is not for sale. But this is Betty and Billy. But look how cute that is. Look how cute. They are so cute. And these are the actual dolls for you to punch out on the cover. There's inside. And you can see the little outline. So you just punch them. And look at their cute clothes and stuff.
Where did you find those?
I bought this. Actually, I bought this on Whatnot. Sandy, it was a good thing we didn't go on today because my electricity went out at 1, something after 1, and they said 4:30, but it did come back on a little earlier.
Ours had gone out while we were gone.
Oh, okay. So these are super cute. Like I said, that one's not for sale. I'm going to hold on to that for a while longer. And this is Linda, which is a fashion doll, or Lydia, excuse me, Lydia. And this one would be $15 as well. This is more mod. Look at these clothes. And this one is from what year? Let me see if I can find the year on that. It's in Roman numerals. Miss Pat don't do Roman numerals. But, you know, this is very 80-ish. 70s, 80s. Yeah. And I know I would say probably like 70s, because I know I dressed like this for a while, you know, when I was in high school and just coming out of high school. Okay, then Lee Middleton, and then the other ones. Okay, let me get a couple of Lee Middletons down. Here's one girl back here. Oh, I know. I see what Cabbage Patch she could see. I see the Cabbage Patch right next to her. Come on, it's out, honey. And these Lee Middleton dolls here, she comes with a little Bible. I think she has her Bible with her. And these dolls are heavy. They're weighted like a real baby. These are weighted just like a real baby. This is the face. And again, Reva Schick designed for Lee Middleton dolls, and she personally signs the dolls and numbers them. So she is really cute. There's her little hang tag there. And she does have her little Bible. It's back there somewhere. And she has on pantyhose. She has on, oh, here's her Bible right here. I knew I had it. And it says Baby's Bible. So you get the little Bible. And she is filled with beans from about here up to here. So this doll is probably 5 pounds, and she'll cuddle just like a real baby in your arms. And she's looking like right at you. Beautiful face. This doll would be like 95. She would be like 95 today. Like I say, all the dolls are discounted today. So if you know anything about Lee Middleton, you know they are quite expensive. And she has a little jacket on there, a little satin dress. Thank you, Marcia. I appreciate it. And the prices do not include shipping. I probably will do a drawing for free shipping at the end. So if you stick till the, well, even if you're not here, we'll do a drawing for free shipping for one person. Okay. What is she? Let me see what this is here. Keeps dinging. Oh, thank you. Angela sent me that information. So if there's no other this, we will go on and put her down for Marcia. And thank you. She is a darling one there. And you will get her little Bible with that. And the other Lee Middleton we have today, she has a little bonnet. But I know I need to get her bonnet down. It's on the other side. This is the other Lee Middleton. Now, this one is actually by Lee Middleton. This is one of her very early ones. This is 1994. She has on little pantaloons, a little diaper. Well, her diaper has totally worked its way loose. This is her little Bible. I believe that's where I stuck it at. Yes. Oops. So she has a smaller Bible. This tells you she is not a toy. Here's her hang tag here. And she is number 1444. She is part of the Dear Ones collection by Lee Middleton. And this one I would do for 60 today. She would be 60 if anyone is interested in that little one. Like I say, she is much smaller. She's not weighted. And Lee Middleton died, I I forgot what year, but it's been a minute. So Reva Schick was the primary designer, and this company is located in Ohio. So that was that Lee Middleton there. Then the next one, what was it? What did
Something in a purple dress.
purple dress?
Purple and white.
About where was she? I see one over here in purple and white. Let me see if you're talking about this one here.
She died in 97.
She died in 1997, Lee Middleton did. I see one over here with purple and white on, but I don't think you're. Let me just show her. This is a Christie doll. Very, very hard to find the African American Christies. They had the grow hair. And this one is like twirly beads, so you could twirl the hair all around. These are her original clothes. And you see how long her hair is right now. If you look right here, these came with a button on the back. So when you wound this button
lavender
up,
skirt and white top.
Lavender skirt and white top. She's looking too. See how much shorter her hair is getting? Hey, Jan, welcome in. And then if you want her hair to grow long again, she has a belly button that you push this in and her hair will grow long again. So that's how the Chrissy dolls work. And she is dated 1960. I think it says 1965. They're made in Hong Kong. So that is a Chrissy.
Maybe to your left.
To my left. Okay. To my left. Oh, my left is over there. Is it the skater one?
Oh, I remember playing with it.
Yeah, that's why I bought her, because I remember y'all played with her. Let me see here. Here's one here in purple and white, but it's not a skirt. Not her?
No.
No. Okay, not that one.
Because Harlem Renaissance is all purple.
Let's see. Tell me, am I close this away when I'm pointing over here? Is she over here somewhere?
No.
No.
Purple and white.
Do you see her? Tell me if you see her and what else is near her. The little welly she has on purple. Let me see if you're talking
right
about
in back of you. So right behind you. So
right behind me.
This is the Harlem Renaissance doll.
Let me see. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out purple.
She was 16 inches, so it's a big
She's
doll.
16 inches. 16 inches. No, not her. That's 16. Let me see. You mentioned that she was 16 inches. The 16-inch dolls. I have these ones here, the Violet Waters. These are 16 inches. And I have this one and also the one with the white dress on. Her. Not sure, but the month. Stephanie Ferris, February 22nd. So if y'all want to go and look that up, I will try to get.
Oh, Keisha.
Keisha. Oh, okay.
Keisha. Yeah. Did you bring her book?
I think her book is in the house. This one here. This is Keisha. And Keisha was put out as part of the Magic Attic Dolls to go kind of complete with the American Girl dolls, and they came with a book. No, not her.
Because her original, the other dress she comes in is purple.
But this is her original dress right here,
Yeah,
too.
that one, and then it comes in the purple.
Okay, let me see.
And white.
I'm trying to imagine. Was she up on the shelf? Was she in a box or out of a box? Right in back of me.
Because that little baby up there is not
16
16 inches. That of those Linda Murrays.
Yeah, those Linda Murrays up there. How much for the Magic Attic? Oh, she does come with her book. She's on the shelf. Okay, so that helps me out a lot. Let me go up there to the shelf. Then let me go to the shelf first. Okay, now. Is she on this shelf here? Is she on that shelf there? And then I'll move the camera over some. I know why it's going up, because that wind is kicking back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Green in a green skirt.
A green skirt. Oh, wait. Let me see if you're talking about this one. Are you talking about her, Keisha? I mean,
Antoinette.
Antoinette, are you talking about the one here by Helen Quiche?
Yes, that's
Yes.
her.
Okay, yeah. Okay. This is Helen Quiche. And if you look her up, you will see her dolls sell for a lot. Let me find her little marking on her neck. Her marking is right there. And this doll is made out of a very, very nice grade of vinyl. Look at the detail in her hands. And she is about 16 inches tall. And this one is all, yes, we have strong winds too. And she's kind of looking down, kind of shy looking. She would be like I would have to do her for 100, because I normally do like 125, 130 on these. And these are her original clothes. And I'll tell you her name in just a minute. Sandy says she hear you. Look her name up, was I forgot it and I didn't write all of it down.
Okay, I'll Google that.
Okay, she's gonna tell me her name and I can hold it right there for you. Oh, you can get it? Okay. She's gonna tell me her name. Okay. She's telling me her name now. Okay. This one here, while I'm waiting, this one here is Keisha. Like I said, she's part of the Magic Attic collection, and she did come with a book as well. Kira.
And this is her ballet recital outfit.
Okay, this is Kira, and this is her ballet recital. And how much is she running online? Hold on, she's gonna tell me the regular price of her.
Looks like never mind. That's not right. That's not the right price. That is the right doll, but that wasn't the right price.
Oh, was you looking at a bid instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. But look her up, because look at Helen Key. She makes some beautiful dolls. A lot of her dolls are only 8 inches. She also designed some dolls for the American Girl Doll Company, and they were called like Dolls of the World or Dolls Around the World. But her faces and her sculpting is really, really nice. Okay, so yes, you can. Let me show this one, and then I'll show that Brianna, I'll show you the Jan McLean dolls. Okay, so this one here is Keisha, and I would do her for, can you see the American Girl doll? Yes. I would do this doll right here tonight for, You can tell some of them I really don't want to part with her, but I would do her for like 100 too. And you would get her book that goes with her. And she would be 100. And we do have dolls in all price ranges, so don't let these expensive ones.
It was that. It was Ken.
Don't let these high prices of some of them scare you. Okay, we had a Cabbage Patch and then that one. Somebody wanted to see the Cabbage Patch. They seen peeping back through there.
Usually, they're saying that Kira doll, on average, is going for about 300.
Okay, my daughter said that doll was going on the average of about 300.
At least that's what this is. Oh, that's.
Well, I mean, that's about right, probably.
Yeah, that's actually the same site that you said that Black Doll Collecting got
Okay,
spot.
yeah.
That's where she has her at.
Okay. This here. Okay. Yeah, like I say, her dolls are very desirable, very collectible. This is a special Cabbage Patch here. And this doll came from a collection of a lady that was a doctor up in Ohio. She was a doctor at the Ohio State University. So all of these little tags here is they were doing a campaign applauding your role for personal health care that she won by raising money. I forgot what she did to raise the money. So this Cabbage Patch here, I would do for about $70. This one here. And he is complete. And he is from... Now on Cabbage Patches, unfortunately, we have to pull his pants down to show you where he's dated. Oh, yeah, there it is up under there. He is dated right up under there. You see Xavier Roberts' signature.
And then the wax.
Yeah, wax
Barbies,
and yes.
Lord,
Okay.
And then Gem Queen and American Girl.
Okay. So that is him, and I would do him for about $70. Pull your little pants back up. And this is one, if you look online, you'll see, I think I found maybe 3 of him online. That's all I could find of this one, especially in the African-American version. Somebody had him was crazy. They had him for 300. But, you know. Okay, then I have 2 Jan McClan dolls. That was the next one, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me move her. This is
Oh, I see Phyllis right before her though.
What was Phyllis asking for?
Wax doll.
And the wax doll. Okay, let me do the wax first. Try to keep it in order.
Oh, I forgot she was up there. Laverne Cox.
Yeah, I have a Laverne Cox too. This here is a wax doll. She's all wax. And the artist of this doll is Sandra McGarvey. She sculpted the face. She sculpts them in clay, makes the mold, and pours them in wax. And I'm trying to think what year Sandra died. Like, it was in the 90s. No. Yeah, because I had to shop in 98. So she died around 98, 99. And these dolls originally retailed for about $900. And all of that is hand painted. 2 Cabbage Patches, Tommy and Dan, 1983. That's the year my daughter was born. Now, unfortunately, this hand here is still in excellent condition. This one here, because remember, it's wax. See, she's missing fingers. So I do just keep her. Sandra was a good friend. She also designed some dolls for Marilyn McCoo for Home Shopping Network. She designed the dolls, sculpted the dolls, and they were big dolls. And I designed the clothes for those dolls. It was a ballerina that had a peach and orange dress on. Which other one was it?
I remember those.
Yeah.
Because they were big.
Yeah, they're big dolls. And those were designed for Marilyn McCoo's name was on them. But Sandra sculpted and did the dolls, and I did the clothes. Yeah, but they got very pretty faces. So, I mean, to hold up this good for this long out of wax is amazing. But I have some wax dolls that was designed, that was made way back in the 30s that are 40s, 1940, that are still good. And so she would have to mix the colors and all of that. These are glass eyes inset in there. And I had shared on my website, and I shared it with Deborah too, I think, a brochure I have about Sandra. And she was originally from the California area, and then she moved to the Metro Atlanta area, and that's when I met her. Okay, Alyssa, now that one. Now, which one?
The gourd.
The gourd doll. Okay. Now, this doll here, this is a gourd. So basically, do they melt? No, well, yes, they will melt if they get super hot because it is wax. But it takes probably, I would say probably 100 degrees or plus for them to melt. Because I have them out here and I do not have air on running all the time. And it gets warm in here sometimes. And it got warm in my other studio in Atlanta, and they never melted. The fingers probably broke because I probably didn't have them wrapped right when I was packing to move. Okay, so this one is made out of a gourd, hand painted. Hey, Patty, how are you? And the artist on this doll is Carol Etheridge. Carol Etheridge. She has little handmade shoes. Her dresses, she did an excellent job with her sewing. And I would do her for 45. This one would be 45. She has a cloth body up under there. She's not signed on the neck or anything. And to attach let me see if I can open her dress to show you how it's attached. So holes were drilled into the gourd, the skinny part of the squash. And then that's how the head is attached to the body. So the rest of the gourd is down here in the neck, which makes it, her head not wobbly or anything. Then she has yarn hair, and the same thing to do her hair. All of these are individually drilled holes. All of those are individually drilled holes, and this one would be 45. She's about 20 inches tall. Handmade clothes, really a cute doll. And I bought her, we have 100-mile yard sale that starts up into what's called a 301 yard sale, and it starts up in Virginia and comes down through North Carolina. And this man had these, so that's very interesting. Yeah, I did a Raggedy Ann out of one, but this is all painted. And that one wouldn't be for sale, the Raggedy Ann. Then the Jan dolls. Okay. Get those. I have one undressed and one dressed one.
And then isn't the Ladylike doll Jan McLean too?
Yeah, I got a couple. I'm going to show her. She's a porcelain. This is what she looks like undressed. They have a wired armature. These are vinyl. They have a shoulder plate. That's this piece here is called a shoulder plate. And then the head sits on the shoulder plate, which allows it to turn side to side. I haven't asked this question, but for a trivia question, what year did the Black Barbie come out? This is a two-parter, so two people can win. The same year Barbie, what they considered Black Barbie, Let me see my notes and make sure I'm telling the truth.
So I was gonna say, because I've heard discrepancies in when the first Black
No.
Barbie came out.
Okay, wait, let me see
Or who
right here.
watched the movie? Did
Well,
anyone
I'm not
watch
thinking about the movie, but
Did anybody
okay,
watch the
yeah.
documentary?
The first technically black Barbie and another doll came out around the same time. So two parts. I see Linda and Nancy. Yeah, I did give that answer in that card. Okay, what was the name of the other doll that came out at the same time as the black? Hey, Apple. What's the name of the other doll that came out? An African American doll came out the same year as Barbie, and she is highly collectible. Very hard to find. See if anyone knows. She came out the same year Barbie was introduced as a black Barbie. Anybody know who that doll is? Carol, 1980. So we got a lot for that one. And just as another one, nope, it wasn't Julia. Julia came out a little later, and we'll talk about Julia and show her. Listen, hand me that doll up there. I don't want to say her name. That's next to the pregnant midge in this painted swimsuit.
Uh-oh.
If you can reach her, she may not be able to reach her. Nope, it wasn't even Christy. Y'all ready? Hey, Steph. Now, this is not one I call myself painting her. She was beautiful first, right? But over the year, her color faded back. But this is, anybody know the name of this doll here? Who knows the name of this doll here?
Shawnee was later. The Shawnee dolls were.
Okay, anybody know who that is? They came out with a Black Francie, and Black Francie will sell now for $1,500 plus. Darlene Apple will say anything. Yes, Francie. Okay, I know Apple will make up a name, but I had painted her brown. She was well, actually, I dipped her in dye because I had read that you could dye them with rich synthetic dye, and she was pretty brown all over. Her face didn't take on her body, so I painted her a swimsuit on. But over time, it started to fade back. So Francie, okay, so put down Carol, get a gift. Um, Phyllis, I think it was. Several people up there that said 1980.
Yeah, you got
She's gonna write down everybody's name. Okay, so what was the next one they put out? And this was an early one. And I mentioned her, and I seen somebody said it. She came out 1968. 1968. Another African American Barbie type. It was Barbie's friend. This was a friend of Barbie's, and she was black. I showed one earlier. I think Nancy said the name of the one I showed earlier. Nope, 1968.
That was I don't know their name.
Who?
Jolly Good Dolls.
Oh, Jolly Good Dolls, said Christy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was Christy. Yeah, and this is Suntan's. I think that's what she called Malibu or something. She was called.
Is that your Christy that you died? No, that's I know who that is. With that wig on.
We're gonna talk about her in a minute, but I gotta show this other doll first. I know. So Cheryl, put down Cheryl, get some stickers. Phyllis, Nancy, Jolly Good Dolls. Okay, she's putting down everybody's name that's getting Debbie or DB. Yeah, but this is one of, and for some reason, these bodies always turn to funny color. I have about 4 of these, and they all have a funny color. And then I have another one that is a talker, and for some reason, the talkers, their arms or legs always fall off. Yeah, exactly. Angie, put down Angie. She gave another fact. Christy had a boyfriend, and he was Brad. Okay.
Oh, I saw a pretty one of those today
on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody sold them.
I saw how much they were too.
Yeah,
It's like, never mind.
that was a good price. She sold those kind of cheap. Okay, this is Jan McLean. This is one of them here. And this nude one here, I would do for like 80. I would do her for 80. You have a Brad? Wow. I don't think I've ever had a Brad.
Yeah, I think I asked you if you
Yeah, I
had a
don't think I've
Brad.
ever had one.
I'm watching one on eBay.
Okay, so that's this one. And let me show what these look like with clothes on. This one is sitting in front of the one with clothes, but this is Janet. And this is Polly Pocket. Yeah. And you notice in her pocket, red, she had red. Yes, she did. Well, actually, okay, Marilyn, thank you. Thank you. She said she saw you for a hot minute.
Oh,
Um, look in her pocket. She has little tiny Polly Pocket dolls. They are less than an inch tall. Very hard to find these with the little dolls still in their pockets. Okay, and this is the other one. This is how they come dressed. Gorgeous, gorgeous dolls. Look at the eyes. And they have mohair. They all come with these cute little bracelets on. Cute little shoes. This one I would do for 200. She would be 200. And up under there, this is like a striped bodysuit up under. But yeah, look at, I mean, the face on the expression. They look like real little children. There's her cute little fingers. Yeah, so without clothes, I'll do only 80. With clothes, 200. Her hair has been taken down and everything, but they are, really, really nice dolls. Okay, now, Alyssa, what was the next one?
let's see.
So just let me know. Really? I didn't have Brad growing up. You remember? Let's talk about these while she's looking. We're going to talk about these dolls here. These are beaded dolls.
I think that was the last two was just
Okay.
those.
Okay. Let me get these down here. And they come in a couple of different sizes. And these were
American Girl. That was
American Girl. Okay, I'll show that American Girl. Now, correct me. I'm bad with words, okay? I'll be the first one to admit it. These are Nobeli dolls. They're made in South Africa, and they are considered like fertility dolls, like. Okay, so this one here is about 8 inches tall. She would be 30. She would be 30.
Oh, and wow. She had all of them.
Yeah. And this little one would be 20. And they do have their little tags and everything on them. And all of this beading is done by hand. Still has the little tags and everything. Have yarn hair. Well, this one, the other two do not have hair. So I don't know the whole history and stuff of these, but it says among the Ngani people, the Sonomi is an important specialist, a diviner who contacts with the ancestral believers that she reveals the will of the spirit. The Sonomi is revered as the protector of society, and in her opinion and judgments are highly valued. Made in South Africa. So that's these, but imagine doing all of that by hand. And this one is beaded on wire and then wrapped. But this design here, this had to be done individually on these ones here. Okay. So 30 for the large and 20 for the smaller ones. We have two of the small ones. Oh, I see a doll that we did not talk about at all. Put that back. Look at these. Who remembers these little dolls here? This is Steph. If Steph is still here, Steph loves these. I've given her a couple. Anybody remember what these are called? Flatsies. Yes, Apple. Yay! Apple didn't make it up this time. Yay, Apple. Put Apple's name there. Apple gets something because she didn't make it up. And Jackie, send me your information again, and I will send you some stickers and so forth. Yeah, they're like a Gumby. They're wired, so you can pose them all kinds of ways. And these are called flatsies. And they come in this size here, and then they come in a little bitty size. So they come in two sizes. And they came on a frame. Let me show you how they came. I think I can get you. Yeah. Let me show you how they came when you bought them. And it's very hard to find these. Yeah, I can get that down. Then we're going to move to these here after that. Oh, and the American Girls. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the American Girl. I got to get that down. Oh, his little train just fell. Well, he fell. But I want to show you how they came because I did not know that all the years that I have been picking those up, and I recently came across them with the frame. Let me see here. Here's the frame. Now I got to get the little boy out if I can get him out. This will be Casey that I'm going to show you. Can I reach down there and get that stuff? Here's the doll. Let's see if I can get his little choo-choo train. Here we go, right here. Okay. The Flatsies dolls, they came on a frame like this. And then you would have, like this little train would be there. And he would go there. So that's how the Flatsies dolls were sold. And I didn't know that until recently. I was able to pick up a couple of these frames. And then you would have the name like this is Casey. Yeah, so those are just very interesting. Okay, American Girl dolls. We have that one. Uh-oh, she fell down. I'll have to get her. You remember them? Oh, okay.
What is that?
This is an Addie Walker 8-track, VHS.
I don't
They
remember that.
introduced, I picked this up at a thrift store one day.
Okay, because I was like, I don't remember that. I don't remember getting that one.
Okay, so this is the story of Addie Walker. And I think she was like, you could send in something to get her, to get this. With the purchase of an Addie doll. I guess it's something they was giving away as a special with the Addie doll at one time. Okay, I'm trying to get some of the American Girls down.
Did you know they changed illustrators with the book?
Yeah,
so the new ones have, I forgot the one.
They had 3 different ones since 2 since Connie Porter.
Yeah, and then they were talking
okay. This
about...
one is American Girl. This is a bitty baby, and she comes with a red dress on and white tights. And how you can tell whether it's an old one or a newer doll, the new ones are marked American Girl Doll Company on the back of the neck. The older ones are marked the Pleasant Company. This one is a Pleasant Company, so she would be an older one. And then they have these little tags here on the actual doll, and on the clothes are also tagged.
And you can send your Addie back if your eyes turn, because somebody's asked me
Yeah,
that was I can
Addie
send mine
has a
back.
issue of turning one eye will turn kind of a grayish green color,
Mine turned.
and the other one will stay brown. So you could send those back to the American Girl Company, and they would replace them. But also, they have a regular American Girl hospital, and to get the dolls repaired, it costs as much as a new doll. Okay,
Because somebody was asking me if I was going to send mine back
and
because her eye turned.
I'm getting back there to her, but I got stuff all in front. Okay, thank you very much. She's getting a bath, oh, ready for a bath. No, I washed her clothes and I just hadn't put them back on. This is an American Girl. These are 14 inches and these are wellies. And her name, I believe, is like Ashlyn. And these boots is why they're called wellies. These boots was like from the UK, and these little galoshes like were called wellies. And that's how the dolls got their name. And these ones had an all vinyl body, which was something different for American Girl. And these are marked American Girl Company right there on the back. And these are some regular American Girl clothes, I believe. Maybe not. I don't see a tag. She would be like $70 tonight. She'd be 70. So that is that one. Then American Girl came out with these minis, and they are really cute. This one here is an Addie. This is Addie. These are 6 inches tall. And when my daughter was in probably the third grade or so, I made her this dress here. And she was Addie for Book Character Day every year, almost.
I was Grace one time.
Yeah, she was Grace one time.
I was Grace, and then the one year Tiffany and I were
Moreno's beautiful daughter.
Okay,
yeah, I forgot about that.
Wasn't it every
and
year?
I sponsored doll shows, and they would dress up in characters at the doll shows too.
How much is your flatsy?
How much is that flatsy? I'll do her for 12. I'll do her for 12 if you're interested. 12. So just let me know. So 12 on her. I don't find a lot of these. Yeah, they little clothes come off and everything. Yeah, so if somebody
they are your dolls.
Some of them are my dolls. Some of them I have just picked up along the way. I have a couple of flatsies. The dolls that I am truly attached to, I'll show them like this isn't for sale. She wouldn't be for sale because I've only came across this maybe 3 times. I mean, this one is in the best condition, so I kept her for my collection. I like little dolls. This one here is not for sale. Yeah. Oh no, these are not my daughter's Addies and stuff. No, she has hers at her house. No. She just brung over the little ones over here today.
Yeah, no, my dolls are at home.
Yeah. So this is a mini Addie here. In this condition, this Addie, I would do her for 15 if anyone's interested in this little Addie here.
Okay, Angie for the
flatsy. Okay, if you'll write flatsy down and put her in that box. Okay, there you go. This one here is another American Girl. And I'll show you these exactly how they came. This is Cecilia. Look how cute. And they came with little mini hardcover.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Then they got too old and they wouldn't let me dress them up.
Like them dresses with the porcelain buttons we had.
So that's cute. And then, so this one here would be 20 if anybody's interested in that one. And then I have one think I got one of her. No, I
You
had
have a
one of her out of the
Melanie over
box.
there.
I'm going to show her next. I just got to get things down a little bit at a time. The only thing about American Girl dolls is they have the same face. So unless they have their clothes on, they're hard to identify. This one here is an American Girl, the forever ones. Oh, okay. And this is Melody Ellicent, and she was a doll they put out for the civil rights movement. Yeah, she was put out for the civil rights movement. And she does not have her book. I don't know where I picked her up at. And that one is not for sale, but she is super cute.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm looking for Cloudy too. The Cloudy doll from
Oh,
American
okay.
Girl.
Who is this one here?
That one is that
Hold on, let me see if her clothes tell me.
It looks like the one Addie dress.
I'm not sure because her hair is different. Okay. And then we have this one here, and I'm not sure of who she is. I'm going to get her to do a screenshot so I can be sure. Okay, if you would do a screenshot of her and tell me who she is. Okay. And then let's do her. Well, you know what? She's going to fall down first, so let me pick her up first. Because she is going to fall. This is another Jan McLean doll. And it may be a different version of Addie, but her hair is so different. I just wanted to be sure.
Yep, it's Addie.
Yes, it is an Addie. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the mini Addies.
Yeah.
It's from her traveling trip.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to be sure because the hair was done a little differently. Okay. This one right here, this is another Jan McLean doll. She is porcelain, and I have not made her any clothes yet. But she's a tall doll. She's about probably 24 inches tall. But again, if you look at that face and them eyes, the sculpt of that doll is just gorgeous. And she has a full body, full breastplate. And she has the high heel feet and everything. Okay, so that's that one. Now I can get the big Addie down.
I wonder if she's still blacklisted because
can you
I'm going
get that Annette Hempstead doll? She don't fall. You'll just straighten her back up. Annette Hempstead doll wants to come down. Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Hold on.
And then I don't know who that little doll is. That
okay.
There.
You got them?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is another article I was telling you that was in the newspaper. This is Playing Dolls. Jonesboro doll maker demand up for the holidays. And this was, I had converted my garage into my studio at the time. Alyssa had just finished with college or still in college, so she lived in the studio. We converted it into like a little efficiency apartment. And that was in, what year was this? Don't even know. And here are some of my cloth dolls and everything.
All right, Betsy.
Okay, so now here is Addie. And if you notice, there's been a lot of talk about Addie where they removed the hashtag Addie from Instagram and everything.
Which I don't know. I meant to check and see if it was back up because somebody said there was a way.
I mean, you still can do it. It just doesn't automatically come up.
No,
I
can still find it.
You still can hashtag it, but it just doesn't come up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I enjoy coming out here and getting to play and everything. And this is Addie here.
she a squeaker? No.
Yeah, and first, initially, I was going to sell Addie, but then after all of the controversy and everything that's coming up around Addie, I decided I want to hold on to her for a minute. Yes, there's a beautiful Diana Ross doll, but every time I bid on her, I miss it. Every time, I never get to get her. Well, I mean, I could if I wanted to keep bidding up higher, higher, higher. But she is beautiful. There's two of them. The first one is not so nice, but then Mattel came out with one that is gorgeous, and that's the one I really want.
Kit one?
I have seen her.
That Integrity put out.
Yeah, I have seen her, but I don't have her. Yeah, but this is the American Girl. Hey, Leanne, how are you? And this is what the box looks like, and she has a book that comes with her as well. Okay.
Which box is that? Is that from the...
That's the original one, if I remember right. Well, at least that's what I was told. Okay, let me see my book so I can answer another question. Okay, let's give a little bit more history. Talked about that. Oh, okay. Now, what we're going to talk about now, in these last few years or so, in the 2000s mainly, a whole lot of different dolls have came out by different African American designers and artists. And we're going to start with this one here because she's close near me. Can I see the hula skirt? Yes. Let me talk about her and then we'll jump back to and show you that. This one here is a Naturalista dolls. And this was designed by D.D. Wright Ward. And these are Naturalistas. They have beautiful faces. Really nice dolls here. And this is the back of their box. They came out with, it's several of them out, and I have a couple, and they came in all different skin tones. Really, really nice dolls. So this one here is one. And then hand me that fresh doll up top if you can reach it, and also that Harperman. Yeah, they just came out with the Aaliyah doll, and I was on the fence. And when I first went to Target, it was so available and still available. And then I didn't buy it then. And then I wasn't sure. The other company that comes out with some beautiful dolls is this one here. And these are by Dr. Lisa. She felt that we needed more representation. And she came out with the fresh dolls and fresh squads and positively perfect dolls. These are available like at Walmart's and Target and stuff. It is there now. Yes, yes. People are still going to Target. They're on the shelf now at some Targets.
Yeah, they're in the Black History section in a lot of the Targets.
And so this one right here, this doll here, I'll do $10 on her tonight if anybody's interested. So she would just be 10. That'll be my special. She's normally 20, and I'll do 10. Okay, so that's another one of the companies. I'm just going over some of the other one, which I don't have out here. A company came out, Healthy Roots, that taught little girls how to care for natural hair, because according to a survey that Dove done, most girls did not like their curly hair. So she developed dolls to show you how to style and care for it. $10. Okay. So that's Phyllis. There you go. And then the last one I'm going to talk about that came out in recent years is the Harperman dolls. Also like Kenya's dolls. Yeah. I don't think I have one of those in this. Okay, and this was put out by a mother and daughter team. And their names is Cynthia and Catherine. And these dolls were handmade out of linen. And I'll do this today for 20. I think I know I have more than that on it, but I can do 20 on this one here. And they have cute little tennis shoes on. Look at there. And this is Kenya. There's a little tag. Her name is Yumi. Really cute. They come in all different skin tones and stuff, and the faces are embroidered. And I can do that for 20. Okay, so that's that. And then the doll with the hula. I got two actually. Can you reach me them dolls with the hulas on? Right here. Right here.
Oh, that one.
One and two, yeah.
And then is this? No, she's not hula. That little doll.
No, she's an older African doll.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I forgot where I got her from. And something else I didn't mention and I didn't show when I was over there, Harfman Armani. I think I have her up high up there. Um, is little golden books while we're talking about him, them little golden books while we're talking about history. Um, I like integrity dolls too, but they are expensive. Yes. Little golden books. They came out with a lot of different little golden books now too, that you can go and look up. Like this is Harriet Tubman, but there's also a Kamala Harris. There's Barack Obama. All of those came out in recent years. And then they came out, of course, with a Beyonce one. And to go along with the Little Mermaid, this is a very nice Little Mermaid here. Well, I love her stand. I have some more Little Mermaids in the box if anyone is interested. But look at the stand on her. It's like a big ocean wave. And she would be 30 on the stand. She has little seashells in her hair and everything.
I still have not watched it. We watched the animated show because Michael likes it.
So that one is a Little Mermaid.
And you know those Legos that
and we
they
have
got
the Little Mermaid book
that Micah got for Christmas. They have there's a little Ariel.
Oh,
and that's it that they gave him.
Okay, these are the dolls with the hulas in it. So we have this one here. And she is made in Hong Kong. She is from 1989. And it didn't really have. It's by Lanakila. This one here, she'd be 25. This one would be 25. She's from 1989. And I'm going to have to tell my daughter, oh, her tag is still on her. Good. And this cutie here, this one is made in, what does that say? This is made in Italy. Her name is Ratti, Ratti. She's an unbreakable doll. And she was I know she's made in Italy. She's a much older one. I cannot read the writing on this, but this girl here, this one is a much softer vinyl. These are her original shoes and everything that she has on. And this one would be 50. So this vinyl one here, she would be 20. And this one would be 50. So these are really cute. And this one is unusual because look at her eyes. Okay, I'll put you down for that. Look at her eyes. She has blue eyes. She has blue eyes, which is very unusual. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Which one of those?
This one here, Ratti.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm putting the doll name with the person's thing.
That's Okay, so that's that there. And then let's do our trivia question.
Do you have a Beyonce doll anywhere?
No, I sold my Beyonce. Actually, Jolly Good Dolls, I gave her a good price on my Beyonce. Beyonce, it was all three of them. What was that group called?
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child, yeah. In Asheville. Okay, so let's do a regular trivia question for some postcards. I'm going to pick somebody out. Ooh, this is a good one here. See who can answer this question here. Is that too easy? Hmm. Who wrote the autobiography of a colored man? He also worked and served on the NAACP from 1916 to 1930. You know who it is? You can answer too, because you can't see the answer.
I have an idea, but I'm not. I don't think it's that person.
After becoming the first African American to be admitted to the bar in 1897, he practiced law in Florida. No. He moved to New York to pursue theatrical talents. He later served on the U.S. Consul in Venezuela, Niagara, Nicaragua, and returned to New York to resume writing. He's mainly known as a writer. Let me try to cover up his picture, his name. Maybe you can recognize his picture. Yes.
Who, James Weldon Johnson?
Yes.
Oh,
that's who it is, Nancy. So, Nancy, you get that. And another postcard. And just randomly pick one of these out here. A die cut. And a sticker. Let me get a sticker out. So those will be coming to you. So that's Nancy's pile there. You can just put it right over there on that box.
That's
there.
what I was going to
Okay, do. Let's do another trivia. Let me find a lady this time. Oh, this is an easy one though here. Okay, y'all ready for this one? This is let me get a newer set. These are set 1 that goes from 1700 to 1800. Where's that other stack of cards right here? Let me get a later set of these cards. And if anybody would like to purchase postcards, it shows 19, but the packs I counted had 20 in them. And I have the volume 1, which is early 1700s to the early 1900s. And the other one is the 20th century. So those are $15 for a set. And I'm going to take one out of put these away over here. That's that set that I'm using. So we're going to go with somebody from the 20th century.
I just saw today that Tabitha Brown, you know who that is. Mm-hmm. She's going to be her show is going to be on Peacock now, in addition to being on Amazon. Because it's been on YouTube for the longest, but now she'll be she's on Amazon now.
Oh, this is a good one here.
And she just came out with Perfume with her husband.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. I did a report on him in school, and it's always been my favorite. Okay. This is, I think it's pretty easy. He graduated from Amherst College in the McGill Medical School in Canada. He taught pathology at Howard University. And then I'm trying to avoid what he's most known for.
This is what I think it is. It's named after a school.
How much is the doll over my shoulder? Can I please have the magic addict Keisha? Okay, there's that one. Okay. And the doll over my shoulder. Which one? In the pink? The Madam Alexander? Let me know which one, Netta. Red box over my shoulder. Oh, this one here? This is a Poppy Parker. And she is a gorgeous doll. And she normally goes for $200. And of course, I mean, these are integrity dolls. And up in this little drawer here, where do you see her boots? You get extra hands with her. These tall suede-like boots. You get all of her jewelry in this suede bag. And normally she's 200. I can do her for 175. Her box is very good, excellent condition. You also get a nice stand with her. This is her hat here, a little silver hat. Up under there, she's still strapped in original. She's wearing a some little hot pants. And she has a nice shirt on up there with a star. And this long coat, and this fur is so soft. And to claim, you would just put 175 if you would like to purchase her, and then you would send me your information, and then I would send you an invoice. But she is gorgeous. That's the let me get the other part of her box and show you what it looks like closed. These are very desirable dolls for collectors. And I do have her original shipper box as well that this would go in to be shipped out. So that's Poppy Pucker. They're limited edition dolls. They are 12 inches. They can fit some Barbie clothes. So that's a Poppy Pucker. Gorgeous dolls, though. Okay, let's go back here. He was also appointed the director of the blood bank for the American Red Cross in 1941.
Yep, I know who it is.
He resigned in anger at the military's directive to segregate blood supplies by race. Anybody? Yes. Alyssa guessed it. She didn't see the answer.
No,
She
but
didn't
when
see
he
the
started
card.
reading, I was like, I know who that is. Because the
And
school
he
is named after
also
him.
separated the plasma, if I remember right.
Yep, that was him.
It doesn't say that on here. I wonder why it doesn't say that. Yeah, it does. Research focused on blood storage. He discovered that plasma, blood cells with red, was removed. So he was one of the first to do that. Okay. Yep, for blood transfusions. Okay. So that card came out of here. I would have to give you another card. And these are postcards, but they look really nice framed too. They look very nice framed. Okay, let me see what time it is. We got about 15 more minutes. And like I was saying, this was a lot about a chat, kind of sharing information about.
Did you show them the breast cancer doll?
No, I didn't show that, but I do have this one down here. This is a Barbie. And this is encouraging everyone to go and get your mammograms. For those that don't know my daughter, she's 41 and she was diagnosed with breast cancer last year. Hey, Teresa. And luckily, that was her first mammogram when she turned 40. And they caught it at a stage 0. She still had to have surgery and everything and eventually have a mammogram. But so we did buy this doll here, to kind of.
Tracy doll. I don't know that though. Oh yeah,
Tracy.
I
Yeah, I have a Tracy up there. She's up there, right there.
Oh yeah, Todd is
what's
the other one.
So I encourage everyone to please go get your mammograms, and do your follow-ups and everything, because it could save your life. And it also could save you a lot of, I'm not going to say unnecessary, but maybe not as severe. Thank you very much, Jackie. But look at her face too, though. Look how beautiful she is. Look at there. So they did a really good job with her. She's not called that really. She's called just Pink Ribbons. But a portion of the sales originally went to the Susan B. Komen Foundation for this doll. So she still have not been back to work yet, but I think she's kind of enjoying her time off.
Does your Cabbage Patch have its birth certificate?
No, this one does not have a birth certificate, Marcia. It did not come with him. Yeah, it doesn't come with him. Another really nice looking doll here. Really nice looking doll. I hadn't talked about any, we didn't give any male dolls their prompt. Look at this guy here. And this is a looks doll. Super nice. Look at them eyes. And this is Mattel. Yeah, he is handsome. He's like a Barbie Basics. He is a Barbie. And I do have him in the box as well. So this one's not for sale. The one in the box is for sale. I'm not a big fan that they have to be in the box. And then I wanted to talk a little bit more about this one here. Let me get both of these out since I'm reaching back there. Stand up. You had a chance. Okay, this one here, look at her. Beautiful gown. She's from the Harlem Theater. This is Selma DeBar James.
How much?
For which one? I have 95 on her, and I would do like 85. But she is so pretty. And then I'm going to get to some more.
With them in the box.
Yeah, that's why I said that I'll sell the one in the box, but not the one out of the box. The one out of the box is mine. And look at this girl here. Her little thing is coming down. This is Ice and Fire. Look at there. She'd be 35. She would be 35. This is Ice and Fire. And she's a Barbie. Barbies are kind of my specialty. I have a Barbie show every Tuesday on Whatnot. Patdoodles on Whatnot as well. Yeah. And then hand me that basket right there. I'm going to show you a basket of Barbies. And then I'll give you the prices. Oh, let me see. Hand me the basket first. Well, hand me the tall doll first, whichever.
Did you show them any of the Integrity doll that's over there?
Where?
She got on a blue dress.
Integrity doll on the blue. Oh, that's a Misty. Okay. These here, let me get the other one so you can see them side by side. These are Barbies. They are 28 inches. And they have
you want the other one?
Yeah, I want the other one too. And so we have these here. These are the 28-inch Barbies. And I did make these clothes for them today. Actually, I had made them kind of matching clothes because I had her in the house, okay? And she had like the pink shoes. So I assumed both of them had pink shoes. So I had made her this dress. And then I made the other one a dress just, out of the same fabric. But when I got her out and looked, she had orange shoes. So I had to make her own dress. So these are 28-inch Barbies. Either one of these is $45 today, which is basically, I probably would sell the clothes for $45.
How much for the basic boy in the box?
His price is on him, or else you may have to look on my shop and see.
Okay.
Yeah, so 45, but look how beautiful her face is. And these are big Barbies. And this one here will come with the extra. Well, I'll sell the dress for $5. So $50 on her if you want the extra dress. This is a halter that she has on. And these are pants. These are pants she has on. They're big, wide leg pants, and she has on pink shoes. This one. These are so nice. And this one is articulated at the elbow and at the hand. And then this one is, she's reaching me another one. This one here has a different skin tone and orange shoes, and she is not articulated, but she has real lashes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, while you're getting me the boy, if you'll look his price up to be sure, I think it's on the box.
Okay.
This here is a Mitzi doll.
Can you hand him to me?
No, that one there.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that one.
I forgot to use it.
Look at her. She is articulated everywhere. She is 12 inches tall. And this is a designer dress here. I did not make this dress. This is a Cora Grew dress. I believe she is a black designer as well. And she is gorgeous. But look at her face. I mean, she's got like an attitude. She's got beautiful lashes. And I've seen her price tag on her.
$195.
$195. I'll do her for $150 if anyone's interested in this one. But look at the collarbone, all of the detail and stuff they do on these. That is so nice. And then she has, of course, the high heel feet. She's articulated at the knee. She's articulated at the hand, so which makes them very posable. So that's a different specialty doll. You don't see her a lot. And what else? Oh, hand me the basket.
Really is two.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll do $150 on him. Yeah, she said it was two. She looked on the website. I also have dolls on my website on
the Etsy page?
On Etsy. Yeah, I'm Patdoodles on Etsy as well. So I do $150 on him. And then hand me the Blythe dolls, and then I'll get into some of these Barbies here. That one with the red hair up there. I wanted to show you Blythe because that's a different one you don't see a lot. Okay, this is a Blythe doll. Will you sell the dress only? This dress here? Yeah, if you're interested, I'll do $5 on her dress. This fits the 28-inch Barbies. They do have a Handmade by Patdoodles label inside. Good night, Teresa. Thank you for stopping by. Right there, you see the label. So just let me know if you want that dress. And you would get a hairband with that. It has a stretch hairband with this dress. Yeah, so that will come with a hairband, which is basically the cost of the fabric. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about a Blythe doll because to me these are special. These are what they call factory Blythes. The original Blythes came out in 1972 by Kenner. Super expensive if you find one now. But this is the little outfit. This is the Blythe. And the unique thing about the Blythe dolls, let me pull her hair like that up. Okay, if you notice right now, she's got brown eyes looking to the side. She's kind of side-eyed looking like, what you looking at? But then when you pull that, you notice her eyes are centered in a different color. Now she has gray eyes looking to the side. And now she has blue eyes. So not only do they change colors, they change positions. These dolls are 30 centimeters tall, roughly 11 inches tall, and they are articulated everywhere. And the hands, which I didn't bring any hands down, but you can pull these hands out, and they come with 6 additional sets of hands, and they do peace and love and all of that kind of stuff with their hands. And the Blythe dolls today is a special. I'll do 100 fully dressed. Normally I sell these for 100 nude at the doll shows. So I don't have many of these left. And I have to order these from overseas, which I'm not sure of how that goes nowadays. And you can also remove their head paint. See that seam right here? You can pop that off and change their head paint to change their hair. And you can order just the paint part as well. So those were cute. I just wanted to mention those. Now let's do some more or less expensive dolls sitting on my hands. Okay, so this girl here, what happened to her hat? She has a little hat. Anyway, she's $5. I'm just going to show you some $5 dolls here. She's also missing one of her covers.
Deb wants the
Dress. Okay. There you go. And that'll be for the dress and the hat and a hairband. And I think I have your information, but if you could send it to me just to be sure, I would appreciate it. Okay, so this girl here, beautiful silky red hair. It is a Barbie, $5. Let's see, who else can we do? Okay, this is Ariel. She's a little, thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. She is a little shorter than Barbie. That's Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And I can do her for, I'll do her for $5 if anyone is interested in that one. She would be $5. Who else do I have in here? This girl here, this is a handmade outfit that I made. It's just a little gold tube top like dress, and it's a little wrap around here. No shoes. So I would do her for 10 since she has on a handmade outfit. This is a special girl here. This is a Barbie as well. Celebrating. And this is a handmade jumpsuit and a little handmade belt. Turn her buckle back around to the front. She has on nice white spiked boots, and I would do her for 15. She has on the shoes, handmade little jumpsuit, and a silver belt. I should have made a gold belt. She has gold earrings on. So I would do her for 15. This girl here, this is one of the Barbies. You can be anything. And I'll do her for 5. She has on her shoes. She has the flat feet. So I'll do her for 5. This is another really nice one here. She lights up and talks and sings. I think she sings. I'm not sure.
One of those Brooklyn ones.
Yeah, beautiful face mold. $5 for her. And Mattel realized not all people are the same size. So this is a curvy girl here. Nice Barbie dress. You can see how much fuller she is through the hips. Not that I didn't want to show all of her business. But this one here, okay, let's see. Did you want that Brooklyn, or you were just telling me the name? She has little braids, this Brooklyn doll here. And she is 5. This girl here, very nice. Love the face on that one. She has the fuller hips. And I'll do her for 10. And I will put some shoes on her. Let's see, we got one boy in here. Let me show you a boy.
Oh, you got 2. You got
2?
The bald one in there. That fresh doll.
Good night, Jan. Thank you for joining. We're going to be hopping off here in a minute. This is the Integrity doll. This is the Integrity play line of dolls. And he can wear regular Ken clothes.
I was thinking Ken's clothes would be too tight for him.
Not a new Ken. And he would be 20. He would be 20. Here is another one here of the curvy girls. That's a curvy girl. And she'd be 10. I don't run across the curvy girls as much. Who else is in here? Oh, I'll do one of these. This is an integrity here. I'm not integrity, excuse me, a naturalista. She's normally 20, and I'll do her for 10. She has molded hair, nice little outfit, her nice little purse and everything, and I'll do her for 10. Okay, so we had a whole basket of these though. Okay, so now let's do one more trivia. But we're gonna do a doll trivia this time. Can I see the book for a minute?
Yep. Who was that? That doll in the blueprint dress?
She's an older Mattel doll. Talked about that. Oh, one of the first doll companies that they considered a black doll company was the Negro Doll Company. And they came out in the early 1900s because they realized that most dolls were just white dolls painted black, and they were from Europe. So they actually gave the African American dolls features like African American people. So that was the early 1900s, and they were called the Negro Doll Company. Okay, what else in notes? We talked about the American Girl dolls. The Addie was a slave and she escaped to freedom. And then Claudie was 1920. Her name was Claudie Wells. We talked about Melody Ellison, civil rights doll. Then they came out with the Truly Me dolls, and we talked about Bitty Babies. I didn't talk a lot about antique dolls because I like them. They're okay. But one of the people that is very celebrated with which I consider antiques because it was such a long time ago, was Leo Moss. He made these very sad dolls that always had like a little tear or something. And then they had topsy turvy dolls, and what those were, one kind anyway, was it was a black doll on this side and a white doll on this side. So if black kids were playing with a white doll, when the slave masters came by, they would hurry up and flip it to the other side, and vice versa. If white kids was playing with a black doll, they could flip. And then the other big company was Simon Hebek, and they made bis dolls, porcelain dolls back in the early 1900s. And then let me show you these. If anyone was interested in any of these babies here, these are 20. And listen, can you hand me the one up there in that black box, a crochet doll? So these would be 20, normally 30. So I have the one in green, and they have little hair bows and stuff on. And we have this one here for 20. And we have one in lavender. This one here is 20. So if you would like any of these, just put 20 in the chat. And then we have this one here in the lavender. And these were made locally right here in Sanford, North Carolina. And they have the safety eyes in. So those are 20 tonight. So those were the four choices of those. And these, we have three choices. These would be 25 tonight. And they come in these beautiful boxes. And these ones are neat because I wanted to share just a few handmade dolls because that's my thing. They have wire armatures in their legs. So those are very posable. You can set them down. You can, do all kinds of things with them. She comes with a little necklace. Those ones would be 25 tonight. And they come with little tutus. And I have one in a multicolored dress like a unicorn. And the other one has pink on, I think, hot pink. So we have the one in the hot pink. So, and these are about 13 inches tall, 25. Okay, so let's do one last trivia about something I talked about. What was the name of the virtual? Yeah, Melanie makes beautiful crochet dolls. She makes beautiful ones.
I saw she has a show coming up. I saw a short video she
Oh,
had
you have a
posted.
show coming up?
I think it's
The
a show.
Lavender White Girl 20. Lavender. This one here. Now, I do have one. Let me show you this other one I have over here. Let me go get it because I don't think my daughter can reach it. But I have this one here. But then I have.
And then you have Princess in at 25 for one of those ballerina looking ones.
Okay, let me get this one here. Here you go. Hold that for me. Hold that. Hold this. And I got one more over here. Where is she? Oh, where is that other box? Did I put it down at the bottom shelf? Do you see one more of those black boxes? Mm-mm. I have another one. Oh, I know where it's at, I bet. I bet it's over here by me. Thank you. Okay, let me get back.
She has a show coming up in March.
March,
With
okay.
Angie and some more sellers, maybe some.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be over on YouTube. So you want to put your channel in? Let me just show you. I thought it was that other box. Okay, I have this one here. I have this one here. She's real pretty too. This one is 25. She has little rainbow sprinkles. She has a little owl. Okay, so this one here. And these come in, this lady puts these in these nice boxes here. Normally I do sell these for a lot more. This one here. Okay, and Nancy shared that. Thank you, Nancy. So, Marsha, you want, is it this one here? Or I'm looking for that. I have another really pretty one in a lavender dress. I think that's what color her dress is.
Was it a crochet doll? Or
yeah, it's in one of these boxes. I seen it today. I think she's down here. I don't know what I done with it. So is this the one right here, Marsha? Let me know, and then I'll see which one Princess wanted. Okay.
The teal one.
The teal. So this one here, Princess wants the teal. Okay, so Princess, you want this one? Yes. And Marsha wants this one. Okay, so Marsha.
Okay, let me see where I can write it down.
There you go, Marsha.
Okay.
And then
Princess is
Princess,
the teal.
yes. Okay. Okay, so now let's do, for some more cards and stickers, I'm going to do a trivia question. No. Oh, Princess is saying no. No, what, Princess? Which one? The one in the box. Okay.
Oh, the bluish green, I guess. The green.
This one here.
Yeah, because it's 25.
Yeah. Okay. So that one.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me give you her back.
Okay, let me put her back over here. Okay, so my next question is, can someone name, oh, I'm going to do a good giveaway for this last one. Hand me those bags right there on there when you get a chance. This is going to be a hard question, but it's going to be a good givey. She's reaching it to me in just one moment. Okay. What was the name of, let me see my books out so I don't get something way out there in left field.
I didn't realize you had your RuPaul dollies out here of the little people.
Oh
So,
yeah, y'all
okay.
have y'all seen those RuPaul dolls and the Barbies that are little people? These are RuPaul little people dolls. And then they also came out with the Barbie ones too. They're cute. Okay. What was the name of the black doll company that was started out in the Los Angeles area back in 1983? And the gift is going to be this fancy little tote bag. Fancy little tote bag. This is a little pocket here. Who remembers the name of the company that was started in the Los Angeles area back in 1983? Princess. So that will be included in there. Yes, it was Shandana. Okay, so this is a cute little bag. It's just a little canvas bag. And this is a black Barbie on the cover. I had made a couple of these. Then I do have one more bag. The Negro Company was, yeah, too far back. Yes. That was the early 1900s. Then I have a Francie, and these bags are 20. Yeah, that had that one there. Okay. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's do one more real quick trivia. Oh, I asked that already. Asked that one. What was the name of the virtual Black Doll Museum? The name of the virtual Black Doll Museum that we mentioned, we talked about, they were in the chat earlier. I don't know if they're still here. Also, they are down below in the description. And we're going to do some more stickers and stuff for this one. Who remembers the name of the virtual Black Doll Museum? We talked about them early in the show. Their name is in the description down below for stickers and postcards. Okay, Cheryl. Cheryl got it. Okay. She put the initials down, so that's good enough for me. So, Cheryl, you'll get, let's see, this one here. And let's see what else. Ooh, here's a nice stamp. And this stamp has Frederick Douglass on it. And you'll get a couple of postcards. Here is a really nice Sojourner Truth postcard and Henry O. Tanner. So that'll be coming to you, Cheryl. Thank you very much, y'all. I appreciate it. I've had fun this evening. That's Cheryl.
Okay.
So if you'll just put her, and if you put the word stamp, that way I'll know which one.
Okay.
Is
I was
hers.
writing them down too.
Oh, okay. There you go. There's your book there. I forgot I had the book. So thank you so much. I appreciate everyone. Now, if you just want postcards, you won't get a confirmation tracking because I'm just going to put them in a card to send them to you with a stamp on them. But thank y'all so much. I appreciated it. Thank you, Marcia, for coming. I appreciate it. Marcia, did you come to the Reborn Doll show up here in North Carolina? They've moved it to Greensboro next year. Well, this year in June. Are you coming to what is it called? World of Dolls? Or you just do the one
Kansas.
in Kansas? It's just too hard for me to come to Kansas now from where I live. You know, it's like all day long traveling. You know, even by plane, I got like 2 transfers and stuff. So it is just so hard. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll stay in touch through Facebook and other things. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jackie, for coming. Thank you, Angela and Cheryl and Nancy, Melanie and Angie. And I shouldn't start naming people because I will forget somebody. But thanks everyone for coming. I appreciate just Kansas. Okay, okay. Thank you, Princess. And Princess, I'll combine you. I still have your other stuff from a long time ago. For some reason, your invoice wasn't going through or something. I don't know what was happening. But I still have your stuff in a basket in the house. So thanks again, everyone. And I'll try to do this more often. So thanks again. We'll see everyone later. Thank you. Let's end this stream. Everybody have a wonderful night and get a good night's sleep. Good night.